Another Valentine's Day and another weekend alone. Why am I not surprised? Nothing better to do now but just wait out the days and fall over dead when I'm like 83 or something. Oh crap, phone. This could be it. This could be it.
I fucking hate you.
Well, time to go watch a movie, because I got nothing better to do with my life. Yeah. Alright, let's see, what to watch. Netflix, what you got for me this time, baby? Alright. Alright, let's see, Netflix, what do you got for me? Back to the Future? Nah, I watched that last night. Star Wars? Nah. It's too... nothing original. Netflix doesn't have anything. It's all Netflix exclusives and crap. I want something real. Something you can touch. Something physical. I'm gonna check in the back. I got some good VHSs I could watch. Never know. Classics. Let's find out. I'm gonna go look at that. Jeez, where are the lights down here? Ugh. What's that sound? Hey, anyone down here? Hello? Hello? It's coming from over there. What? Oh, I heard the lights. Happy the lights are on now. Alright, now where did I keep the VHSs? Where did I keep them? What's that sound? I keep hearing it. Second time now. It's coming from over here. This box, maybe? What's in here? Oh crap. Oh shoot. Oh no. No. Oh no. Don't tell me. No. I refuse. I won't do it. I won't. I'm not going to. I refuse to. What's even in here? Well. Guess I don't have much of a choice. Might as well see what the first one is, right? Oh, you gotta be...
Miles Peterson, a man who had it all. Wealth, status, success. Still, something was lacking. Miserable, alone, his spirit beaten, Miles Peterson gave up. Then, in his darkest hour, the words of a single book began to change his life.
Bible.
And at last, Miles Peterson felt the burning desire to know God. Inspired by the Word of God and equipped with unyielding faith, Miles pledged to fight evil in the name of God. As Bibleman.
The Bibleman's coming, so you better stick around. A brand new episode is coming to your town. A whole lot of fun with the greatest book of all. Yeah, the Bibleman's coming and it's gonna be a ball.
Go get everyone you know.
Cause it's just about time for the Bibleman Show.
It's the Bible, it's the Bible, it's the Bibleman Show. We're learning how to live and we're learning how to grow.
It's storytelling, picture painting, grooving, don't you know?
Everybody get ready for the Bibleman Show.
So,
Ep1 Entertainment.
Joe, what did you think of Bibleman? Silencing the gossip.
I mean, it's like, have you ever seen The Godfather? Just compare it to that. It's like high quality entertainment, man.
Oh,
It's so good. It's so good. Like, I love the part where they didn't act. They didn't know, like, I love the part where they went to the dollar store for the costume. That's so good, you know? That's the best part.
Obviously. I mean, it's just bad. So, I mean, here's the deal, right? Here's the thing. It has, like, this feel to it that's like, did you ever go to youth group as a kid? Or not, like, youth group, but, like, kids club or any type of stuff like that?
Well, I've been to, like, vacation Bible school before.
Okay, yeah, that works. So, you know how, like, they have, like, those super cheesy songs and, like, motions?
Yeah.
Doesn't it just the whole thing, like, bleed of, like, skits or something that would be done at those?
Yeah, the whole thing is just like a Bible school song that they're like, we should make a show out of this.
Yeah. What if like the story behind it getting made was like they had like it's made for like Vacation Bible School where like that's where the splits are. You know, where it's like Bibleman show. Like, what if it's supposed to like you show like 2 episodes at like 2 clips a day, and then you're like, come back next week or come back tomorrow for more.
And then they always discuss then they would always discuss about what the moral was. Like, oh, this week, don't gossip, don't talk about anything, never speak, sew your mouth shut, don't fucking talk at all.
Yeah, it's like. I'm pretty sure that's what it was made for, and I think last time we saw it like 2 years ago or something, that's kind of what we said too, was like, it's obviously made for like a VBS type of thing.
Yeah, it's a very specific type of thing.
Yeah, like that's why it's the whole like Bibleman show, like, I mean, there's no like confirm of that, because I never saw anything like this when like I was younger. But they never even had like clips or anything. They just had like skits sometimes, and I mean, they were bad too. But that's just because
they never. Well, like when I used to go to vacation Bible school, whatever. I'm trying to remember. I suppressed it from my fucking memory.
It was traumatic.
I just remember like it was all just like really shitty songs, and like we were forced to sing them and like do motions to it, and I remember we would do like games or whatever, and I can't remember if we actually watched anything. Like,
I know that when I did it, because I also went to like kids club, there was never any like visual like watching something. It was always.
I'm thinking maybe we watched like VeggieTales, but VeggieTales wasn't complete dog shit.
Yeah, I remember.
I mean, the first seasons were pretty shitty, but they actually kind of evolved over time and made it less about religion, just more about being a good person.
Yeah, they kind of distanced themselves and made it more.
Yeah, which is like they probably should do that so they can actually have a bigger audience and more, and it's like longer. I mean,
I'm more impressed. Like there are multiple series of this. I don't have the VHS. I only have this VHS now. I had a DVD of like the new Adventures of Bibleman. And then
a DVD, ooh.
Yeah, and then I had another VHS that was like a newer Bibleman than this one. Like this. So
is the New Adventures the silver-looking one right there?
Yeah.
Okay.
The other one is like the suit looks better. That's like this one right here. That's like the R series. And that's the one that I remember seeing, I want to say more of, because it was different, because that's the... eventually they removed the, like, songs parts, and, like, the kids aren't even there, and it's, like, these characters here, where it's, like, Bible
Sounds
Girl.
like actual heaven. Bible Girl?
It's, like, Bible... Yeah, there's, like, Bible Girl, and then, like, I forget what the other guy's name is, but, like, he has, like, these laser disc things that are, like, half disc and, like, punch people. But it's always been bad.
Well, this show, it's kind of weird because, like, if you are, like, religious, I can't know how, I'm trying to figure out how I should word this, but, like, it seems weird for, like, I don't know, like a Christian or whatever, to, like, have them turn the Bible into something, like, stupid.
Yeah.
You know? It seems kind of, like, I don't want to say offensive, but, like, it's just kind of weird, you know?
Yeah, and I mean, that's kind of the whole thing with any media based off of anything religious, is it's almost always bad. Like, find a movie that's designed to educate, like, Christian values that isn't
it's
bad.
like...
Because all the good ones that are, like, related to the Bible are, like, they weren't
Well, usually... usually, like, all religious-type movies are, like, kind of violent and dark. Because, like,
that's
have you seen Passion of the Christ?
No, but I've heard that it's super intense. I know.
Yeah, it's like you fucking see Jesus getting whipped and there's like blood and like flesh splattering off. It's like, no, why this?
Yeah, and I think that's why, like, I don't know, like, even because you never watched any of this type of stuff when you were a kid, right?
No.
Yeah.
Just VeggieTales usually, but like I never really cared about like the religious part of it, you know?
Yeah, you always just kind of enjoyed the show for what it was. But, like, I remember watching a few of these, but they were always, like, we got them at a garage sale or something, and I thought it was cool. But I knew then it was kind of, like, bad, and it's just kind of been part of my childhood. Is one of those things that's, like, I don't want to say cursed, but, like, you remember it, and you're just like, oh,
you know it's bad, but, like,
horrible.
you have a special part in it.
Like, I remember, I forget the store name, but I remember this whole, like, memory of walking into a store once, and they had, like, Bibleman, like, merch. I know.
Yo, rep your fucking Bibleman merch.
Like, I didn't buy any, but they had, like, the lightsaber thing. They had, like, the mask and, like, the cape.
Oh, sick.
But it was, like, the good ones. It wasn't, like, the, like, horrible costume.
Wasn't this one?
No, it was, like, it wasn't the freaking...
It was the
it wasn't the Judge Dredd-looking mask. It was like...
That's an insult to Judge Dredd.
It looks like it.
It looks fucking horrible. It's so bad.
It's just like cardboard.
Like it looks like they got fucking cardboard, painted it with like a glossy paint so it looks like plastic, and just put it on him with some fucking tights and leotard. It's horrible.
Right. So the plot of
this. So, like they started out with like them at a Bible at a Bible camp or whatever. Like what do they call it? Bible club?
I think it's a Bible club meeting. I think that's what that was.
Okay, and then the fucking one kid gets in trouble for like the note or whatever. It's like
well, that was a school.
That was school. Okay, yeah. Then they go to fucking Bible camp after or whatever.
They're at school. Bibleman is a teacher. He's apparently Walter White in his younger years.
Walter White younger years.
So he's
teaching chemistry, wasn't he?
He's teaching chemistry, and the kid is passing a note, and he gets in trouble. And it's like the show kind of it kind of like pre-shadows and is like, oh, this is about gossip and like telling this.
It's foreshadowing, yeah.
Okay, well, we've got a 6 solids, 6 liquids.
Alright, so remember,
dude, he's a chemist. He's gonna make meth.
Oh, not a test! No, guys, shut the fuck up. I don't care what you're doing.
You guys remember, you're gonna have a test on chapters 7 and 8.
Oh crap, 7 and 8. I gotta study that.
Ooh, not 7 and 8.
I didn't study that.
This note, why are there so many racist things in this note?
It foreshadowed that, kind of setting up the episode. And then we see Bibleman, I forget what his name is. It's Miles Peterson. That's what
Miles Peterson, damn.
Also, they changed the backstory in the later episodes, but
so he's not a complete fucking pussy that just gave up on his wife and was like, Oh, I'm gonna.
I'll show you one of those.
become
But,
a hero.
so they changed the backstory, but anyway, he like leaves class and is like walking home, and then one of this like gossip queen's like goons is attacking
he
him.
he doesn't even attack him. He just makes a stupid face at him and runs away.
This is a prequel to Breaking Bad.
This suitcase has got like at least 20 ounces.
Aw, crap! It's a villain.
1, 2, 3.
I break the fourth wall.
Flip us off.
I make a goofy face.
Bibleman, always there when you need a man.
Whoa, that was
Dude,
parkour.
that was parkour. Why is?
Look at how fast they're running.
Oh no, it's a dead end that he
Whoa.
somehow didn't know about. Yeah, and then Bibleman.
Any logical person would be like, huh, what an asshole.
Yeah, and then
And he just walks away.
Then sorry, what's his name? Miles. Freaking, I want to call him Walter. That's probably mean to Breaking Bad.
That's an insult to Breaking Bad.
But you know, he goes in, he's captured, like he beats him up. Yeah, he beats him
He
up.
doesn't beat him up.
The goon beats Bibleman up.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Remember, he captures him and takes him to the Gossip Queen.
Wait, well, like, no, hold on. Something that's like, maybe I just phased out or whatever, but like, when he was chasing the Goonie or whatever, and like, he lost him in the parking lot or whatever, and then they're just teleporting to a fucking basketball court. Did they ever explain that?
No, he just teleports in the basketball court.
He just automatically finds him. He's just in a basketball court, and it's like so much fog everywhere. He's like, I'm gonna kill you now. Then the fucking Goonies teleport behind him, like,
You think Bibleman?
and he was a little pussy about it.
You think Bibleman is a false prophet?
I
my
think
gosh,
so.
dude! Did you just see that?
Yeah. Dude, look at these special effects.
Bibleman lightsaber, only $20.99 at your local Bible store.
You would have been wise to flee.
It would be wise to flee.
How does he know this guy's a villain?
You ran over your head this time, Bible dweeb.
Bible dweeb!
Oh my gosh!
Who?
What is this rated again?
I think this is R.
I don't think it's not rated.
1 John 5:4 says that
Oh no!
Abraham wanted to kill his son, but God was like, LOL, JK.
Dude, look at her face.
Spider-Man behind you!
Do you think this is blackface?
Oh no! Blackface? Nah, it's more grayface.
That's offensive. To
It's
people
more.
from the
It's
moon.
offensive to the.
Moon
It's
man.
offensive to the gargoyles. Yeah, they don't explain why he's in a basketball court, and
I
then
guess-
they.
Maybe he walked there.
Yeah, but why would he know to go there? What does he have? Magical Bible sensing abilities?
Don't question the movie.
It's a show, you imbecile.
Oh, sorry. So
Jesus.
after that scene, you know, he's in the like Queen.
The kids are in the church singing about bullshit.
The thing about crap, and then the rumors start by the goons. Okay, so
The goons.
I don't want to spoil it, even though like yeah, the whole thing's dumb, but it's what it. what was
What's
her-
there to spoil?
What was the Gossip Queen's goal? Like, what was she trying to achieve?
I think it was just like she loves, I don't know, bringing shit upon the world. You know, that's probably just it.
Because like I assumed it was like something that she's like. Oh,
It's probably like one of those like old. It's like in old comic books where like the bad guys didn't have any motivation. They're like, I'm gonna rob a bank because I'm evil. You know, it may be just because I'm gonna spread gossip, make people's lives miserable because I'm evil.
I mean,
you know?
she's trying to destroy and dismantle the kids group. This is from the box of the VHS.
Why does she give a shit about the kids group? Can't she like go to fucking political leaders or some shit to cause fucking World War III?
No, it's
You know?
because they're worshiping God.
Boy, she shouldn't care about that. She's a fucking evil.
Apparently, she does.
That's like the one. Or like, yeah, okay, then why doesn't she go to like the, I don't know, the Pope or something and have him cause World War III?
I don't know. I mean,
then they can have a spin-off called the Bible Wars, you know? Dude, that'd be fucking lit. You have like Catholics going against Christians and Mormons and fucking Muslims going at it, and you got like
Bible Wars,
just fucking killing each other.
It's like Bibleman Adventure, Bibleman Adventure, Civil War.
It's just like super dark and violent. They're just killing each other. There's like blood. There's like Saving Private Ryan, but fucking religious.
This was pretty violent. I don't know if I would show this to a 3 to 9-year-old. That's they died. He fucking killed them at the end. Like, okay, did they ever explain that? But, like, did they actually die? I imagine they did, because here's my thought, right? Bibleman's actually the villain. Because the Gospel Queen is just, you know, she's messing around, right? She's trying to destroy the group, which is mean, but Bibleman sees this, and he's like,
kills them.
They're gonna destroy the kids. Pulls out his laser sword and proceeds to murder 3 people.
Yeah, like there's no anybody who would tell you like causing a rumor isn't worth the fucking electric chair.
Yeah, and he just like, kills 3 people, and the goon guys didn't do anything.
They were just following orders, you know.
Because
they probably didn't have any other choice.
But you're gonna say,
look at their faces.
Oh, what
They're
about
probably rejected by society?
What about the electrical, heartful words that were electrocuting him? Bibleman attacked them first.
Yeah.
He drew his weapon.
All the Goonies did was made a fucking silly face, and that was it.
And then in the basketball court, he drew his weapon.
Yeah, he drew his sword first.
Attack a guy.
It's like the Goonie was just like trying to cause some chaos or whatever just for fun, and then Bibleman's all serious, like, no, you can't have fun. I'm going to murder you.
The thing I think is even more comedic too is like, there's a I forget which verse it is in the Bible, but there's a verse that's like, God will take revenge for you, like, don't get it, seek it out yourself.
Oh my god.
It's like, don't seek revenge out yourself, for like, God will convict justice, whatever.
Bibleman was seek out revenge yourself, God will do it.
Bibleman was just like, I'm gonna go kill these people. And the kids,
wait.
Here's the other thing, the kids never found out that it was this, like, queen. Like, if you say, if this...
Yeah, like, they all blamed it on themselves.
Yeah, like, if you
know?
Like, if this is truly a, like, if our theory is right about this for being for, like, VBS...
Yeah.
That would mean that, like, if you could cut out... The only reason Bibleman's in there is for the VBS stuff.
Yeah.
That's, like, the whole... there is no value to this at all, other than being shown at, like, a VBS.
Yeah. Well, like, another thing is that, you know, when the kid heard the fucking rumor or whatever it was, you know, Jessica's spreading her legs or whatever, so the kid probably overreacted and was like, fuck you, whore! You know, and, he probably should have just been like, she should, like, talk about it, at least be like, hey, is this true or whatever, but, like, they didn't teach that. They were just kind of like,
well, they did it
right out of the bat, be like, have the kids be against each other. They didn't really solve it.
They did at the end. At the end, they were like, oh, we're going to blah, 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 like explain where they went wrong.
Yeah, but, like, they never, did they find out that the rumor was just bullshit anyway?
Yeah, they said that, like, it was nothing in that, like, ending scene.
Well, they should have, like, found out who did it, you know?
Yeah.
They should have, like, the kids should have been the one to kill the guys, you know? That would have been cool.
Yeah, that way it would have been more rewarding in terms of, like, what they were doing instead of...
Yeah, it would have been more satisfying.
And, like, the thing that confuses me is, like, why is Bibleman talking to these kids? Like, do they even know who he is?
Why is he wearing a mask? It's, it's a little pedo-y. Yeah. I don't know how I feel about that.
What was the other thing? Shoot. Crap, it was on the tip of my tongue and I forgot. But, like, my thought is, right?
Yeah.
Is, like, with the whole, like, gossiping thing that, like, they did, is if they didn't have the, like, Bibleman stuff in there, then, and it was just, like, the kids figuring stuff out, well, it would be boring, for one, but Bibleman in itself, the, like, idea behind it, like, not necessarily this VHS, but the whole concept, at least in the early stuff, this is the only early episode I've seen, other than the, like, I've seen Series 2 and then Series 3, but I haven't, this is the only one of this I've watched.
You're a Bibleman connoisseur, in other words.
This is by far the worst, even when it's like giving you, because the whole appeal of Bibleman is supposed to be it's action, but you're learning the Bible from it.
And the action is shitty too, so like that's nothing good.
And
they're just tapping sticks together. That's it.
Yeah, and it's not.
And then they use fucking Photoshop to disintegrate them.
And it's not like there's no risk ever. Bibleman gets captured twice and then suddenly teleports back in there.
Yeah. You think he could have just like immediately teleported away, you know? But he just sat there to spew fucking Bible propaganda at them.
Maybe like earlier in this like series, the earlier ones, they explain more, but this one doesn't explain any of the like breakdown of what he has and kind of how he uses his abilities, because the other one it more sticks to reality, and then Bibleman sticking to reality. What am I saying?
This show is really grounded and realistic. It's so good. I mean, if you're what you were saying with like if they removed Bibleman and made it like I don't know, like more realistic and like the writing was better, it could probably be interesting, I guess, to tackle some of these subjects, I guess. But like, you know, the fucking younger audience.
All right, so I guess
like
that kind of leads into like the final question of like, at all, like even for like ironic purposes, is there any worth of watching this? Like if you're a younger kid, or if you're like even for like a joke, like is there any? Let's focus on the younger kids. Would you ever want like let's go to the age group of 3 to 9. Would you want a 3 to 9-year-old to watch this?
Well, no, I don't think I would. If I was, you know, wanted a religious show, I'd show fucking VeggieTales, because like it's more visually interesting. Some of the writing's better. That have actual comedy, and they do like satires of like actual stories, you know, to like take their own spin on it. This just sounds like garbage costumes, shitty camera work, shitty music, shitty songs, like shitty acting.
Yeah,
it's like there's nothing good about it. Shitty morals, like shitty stories, shitty plots. It's horrible.
There's no worth to it, and I kind of agree with that. Like, I don't. Maybe like a 5-7-year-old could maybe enjoy it for like what it is, but
I don't know about that. I don't think so.
Well,
I think kids would just be like, "This fucking bullshit. I'm gonna watch SpongeBob instead."
Yeah, true. And like
SpongeBob has way better morals than this, even.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's like there's like all the episodes of SpongeBob, like the ones that have like the moral stuff to it. It teaches you something, but it's like you don't know you're learning. You're getting taught something, you don't know it, and it's hilarious. Yeah, and this is like going back to like the VBS thing. This is what it really feels like. Like you feel like every second of every minute has to be about this. Otherwise, it's not.
Well, that's why he spews Bible verses every 5 seconds. You know.
Oh God, dude, it's the Bibleman show again.
They keep trying to remind you that it's Bibleman.
I know.
Later that
hey, remember what you're watching, right?
Dude, that transition is almost better than the SpongeBob one.
I know.
Dude, Bibleman's getting beat up.
I feel rotten.
I feel rotten. I've sinned. I'm sorry, Lord. I masturbated.
Your vile beam of goodness, and you're the one who'll feel horrible.
Oh, Bibleman! Such ungodly words for a man.
Ungodly? Whoa! Power! Bibleman's a fucking pussy.
Romans 12:21.
He really likes to.
Romans 12:1 said, "Yo, we fucking hammered that dude to the cross, and then he just woke back up." What the hell, man? That's not how shit works.
And then there's the scene. Sorry, go ahead.
Go ahead.
But and then like there's this scene where he's like just like in the Bible cave, like talking about himself.
Is that what it's called? The Bible.
The battle.
I'm gonna kill you now.
Oh, he teleported.
Oh, he teleported.
Dude, it's the Bible cave again.
Back at the Bible mansion.
There has got to... Oh,
Man! My head isn't painful. I have too much sweaters on.
Dude,
He's
it's
so
not
fucking
Christmas.
casually dressed. I need to get another sweater.
And what did she mean, Lord, when she said that I had served my purpose?
I serve my purpose by getting another sweater. Man, I'm just gonna drink this hot cup of Joe.
It isn't over yet.
Man, isn't that funny, God?
Be taken off guard.
Who are you talking to?
He's talking to God, dude. He's everywhere.
Oh, it all makes sense now. I don't know. They've changed the look of it. It's like a Bible trailer in the newer ones.
A Bible trailer?
Yes!
Just in a fucking trailer park?
It's like a metal trailer.
He's just in a trailer park with a fucking, like, in a shitty part of town where, like, everybody's, like, hillbillies. Oh, that'd be hilarious. Anyway, continue.
Yeah, like, they changed that around, but should Bibleman come back? Should this make a revival?
If they changed the branding, if they, like, got rid of the religious aspect, made it about, like, being a better person, made it not complete dog shit, then maybe.
Huh. How would they do
And maybe
that?
make it animated. Well, like,
yeah, I think there was.
like,
I think there actually was an animated version of it.
okay. Well, like, anyway, for what I was saying, for, like, the Bible, like, getting rid of the Bible part, maybe they can make, instead of Bibleman, it's like, I don't know, fucking good man, you know? and, like, I don't know, maybe he talks about, like, being a good person, you know? Just like, oh, you shouldn't lie to your fucking parents, you know? And then they can have an episode where the sinister liar appears, you know? It's like, keeps it's like that VeggieTales episode, like the Fib one, you know?
Okay, yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
Well, yeah, that makes a good point too, and kind of like even the writing of this, like why didn't they focus on the villain, kind of what he's doing to show the destructive power of it? Instead, they had like, scenes where Byron.
Yeah, they didn't really do anything with it. It was just like the kids were upset. That's it.
They skip the fallout between it all until they're at their club meeting. They're just fighting. So you as like a viewer, like younger viewer, won't see the effects that like let's like say gossiping, because that's what it's about, has on people. Instead, you just see they're fighting each other, but then they're instantly back together and no harm was done.
The immigrant school.
Please tell Ricky that I would rather spend time doing more important things.
Oh, like fucking other dudes.
They're breaking up, man.
Sorting my lint collection.
Ooh, that's offensive. The lint.
Oh, like insulting people? Well, I can speak for Ashley, and I think we can all agree that it's time to break up the group. This isn't worth it. Fine.
The band's breaking up. Dude, the band's breaking up again.
Band's breaking up, dude.
I realize that this is a private Bible club meeting, but
This is wait, what did he call it?
A private Bible club meeting.
Bible club?
But we've already made up our minds. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm joining Satan's group.
Satan.
No.
Hey.
Hey, fucking dude.
Oh man.
Oh, dude, we're watching Bibleman? I didn't know that.
Oh. So do they know he's Bibleman?
Dude, he looks so fucking shitty.
I know.
He's so bad.
1 minute you're all friends and you're singing praises to the Lord, and the next you're tired of one another.
But we don't do that. We like smoking the weed and we go out and bust the cap in people's asses.
Well, I think you all had
Fuck the Bibleman.
He's gonna give him meth.
Oh yeah.
Does anyone remember anything different?
If you want to meet God, take some of this. Yeah. Like, I remember in that VeggieTales episode about the Fib, the lying one, where the fucking the vegetable kid broke up his dad's plate, and he lied about it, and the guy, the Fib, who was like a alien or whatever, he kept telling him, like, it's okay, a little lie doesn't matter. And then the kid was like, oh, this is cool, and he just kept lying, and then alien monster, every time he lied, he kept getting bigger and he started destroying everything.
Yeah.
And then finally he was like, I did it! It was me! And then he kills him.
Even to like push that even more, did you ever watch any Larry Boy?
Oh yeah.
There's one. I think
I don't remember it that much.
I think the most memorable episode of that for me was the rumor weed. I think everyone remembers that episode.
Oh, you're talking about like Larry Boy from VeggieTales. I'm thinking of the fucking spin-off TV show that they did.
No, I'm talking about like the movies that they did that were standalone.
Yeah.
The rumor weed is very similar to the plot of this episode in the sense that it's gossip.
Yeah, it is.
But it's handled so much better.
Yeah, I can't remember the plot of that one. I remember what you're talking about, but I can't remember what they did.
Just kind of like the basic plot of it, because that could be a review for another day. But like the whole idea of it is this like weed that like grows off of people's rumors and takes over the entire city. And it like I remember watching that as a kid too, and you feel the tension. And that episode straight up scared me because of the character that they had as a rumor weed was this.
Yeah, I remember.
Character who like
I remember
almost, like there was threat there to Larry Boy where he was like almost like not gonna die, but like there was gonna be loss there. Yeah,
I remember when I was watching that episode as a kid. I remember like a scene where Larry Boy was digging into the ground or whatever. I remember that, and like he was in the underground with like the weed, and he was like getting his ass beat. I remember that was pretty scary to me when I was fucking
terrifying, and I think that's what shows the difference between like, let's just say like the religious shows, like between this and like VeggieTales. It shows that like VeggieTales accomplished these stories and these morals in ways that you could enjoy and were still quality entertainment, at least to some degree. Where this was, it's so cheap and so unbearable that unless it's the early 90s, right, or late 90s, and it's PBS, there's no reason to watch this.
Well, another thing is that, like, I guess what VeggieTales did with this concept was they made it, like, over the top.
Yeah.
I guess, and made it so, like, you were scared of it, like, you didn't want to do it. What this did, they actually kind of made it more, I guess, realistic, but it's pointless that it's like, no, who gives a shit, you know?
Yeah.
It's just so meaningless. Like, this is more like something that would actually happen, I guess. But it's like just nothing, you know. But with like what VeggieTales did, it made it like huge, you know.
Yeah, and let's say like this. Let's say hypothetically, like we did show this at like a VBS thing. What do you think the discussion of the kids would be afterwards? Like, let's say it's that like 8
I don't know.
12. Like, what do you talk about? You're talking about like explain gossiping. You're gonna be explaining it, but
they're talking about how shitty the fucking episode was.
Yeah, exactly. There'll be anybody who's gone to like Driver's Ed or any of that stuff knows that you like joke about the movies and stuff they show because they're so bad and so cheesy. And like and did you ever learn anything from those?
It's like
the answer.
You're just joking about everything.
Like one of the Driver's Ed stuff I was watching, I was trying to guess when the era it was from based on the music and transitions because it was so garbage. There was no point to it.
Yeah.
And I guess that's kind of like to boil everything down. That's what this is it's a crappy film that was meant that like there's no value to it anymore.
Yeah.
It's kind of just it exists. And if you want to watch this for like jokes and giggles, then go ahead. It's fun, but just know that you'll kind of feel like you want to kill yourself afterwards.
Yeah, your wrists will be bleeding.
Your wrist will be bleeding, and you'll lose.
Get your razor blades away from you. You know, get rid of your shoe ties. If you're wearing a necktie, get rid of that.
And then you'll live.
Get rid of any blunt objects nearby.
Just watch it in the safe room, and then you'll live.
Yeah. Just make sure your floors are padded too, so you can't bash your head against the floor or your walls too.
Yep.
Later that evening. Oh yeah, come on guys. We've resolved our differences. Let's keep
like
walking up these stairs.
Beat.
Look at the fucking churchgoers that they just paid like a cent to look interested.
They probably go to the church and we're like, yeah, I'll be in your thing.
Yeah, whatever, I don't fucking care.
gosh.
Oh, I remember this song. God forgives and God forgets. Dude, I fucking remember this song. Okay, now I don't remember. I just remember the chorus.
Aw, dang, man. We could join in.
We need to make a Satan version of this song.
Satan gives you money and drugs.
Yeah. Satan's cool
Oh,
and he's fucking lit.
It's
This
so
is so
bad.
fucking horrible.
It's so bad.
What are those dance moves?
man,
They're just putting out their
the kid on the left doesn't know the motions. Look at this, he's just faking it.
Which one?
The one kid. What's
Down
his face?
syndrome or Latina boy?
Latina boy. Look at he doesn't know what reality, he's just faking it.
Yeah. What the fuck is he doing?
Look at him. It doesn't look like he knows what he's doing. Like he just he sorta knows, but like he looks like he's just
He's not into it.
Like he's got
a little bit of Satan's love in his
chick
heart.
in the white dress is doing more.
She's carrying everybody.
Yeah, she's just a...
That
that must be autistic kid's mom.
Yeah.
Why does it sound pitch shifted? Oh, I just like here, wait, in this motion you'll see the one kid again.
God forgives and God forgets. I don't get the hand thing.
I don't.
What are they doing?
What is that? Who
Yeah.
Who are these
That's so good, I guess.
Whoa. We need to get names for these characters eventually.
Make sure you cut off the foreskin. Make sure you cut off the foreskin. That's the Jewish version.
Whoa.
I approve.
Bibleman
of this.
approves. Wow.
Wait, we were watching Bibleman?
I didn't know, man. Dude, they have 2 animation people.
That was wonderful.
Well. It's so freaking crappy.
I think I have a tumor. I feel a little sick. I think I'm rejecting this show in my body.
1995. Okay, Pamplin Entertainment.
1995?
Pamplin Entertainment. Let's see if they still exist.
Remember, kids, all Bible authors fucking kill you.